What's up, everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Witcher. We slayed a stinking beast. All we got was this person's cell. Some reward.
Oh, I'm itching to slap somebody.
But you know what? I think we might have just found our next best friend. Because this guy, I swear, can just read my mind. Let's talk to some new people here. Maybe. Possibly. If they want
Watch what you say. The walls have ears.
Or maybe we won't talk to anybody.
Step away. We're honest thieves, not politicals.
People were referring to us as politicals earlier. Sounds like we are a different type of criminal.
Third month inside, so I've grown accustomed. Better than home.
This is not that bad.
I'm innocent.
Sure you are.
Watch what you say. The walls have ears.
You're innocent. So is your twin brother, and your other twin brother, and your other twin brother.
You tasted the muck they call supper.
Oh. Ooh. Thanks, man. I was gonna say, this music is maybe suggesting something else, but oh. Hello, skeleton hand. You look different. You are not a twin.
Tomorrow's my big day.
I'm sure it is.
Delighting in the last moments of my life.
Oh.
Or trying to. I hang tomorrow.
Thanks.
I have a request. I've always found games pleasant, and Jethro let me keep my dice. If you don't have your own set, we can share mine.
I guess we don't have a choice in the matter. Or maybe we could exit, but no, we're doing this. We're doing this. I mean, we do have our own dice, and, you know, it seems like maybe wouldn't trust a prisoner such as you to not have loaded dice, but anyways, let's get going. We'll start small. Because we didn't have the most success last time around. Got two pair? Sorry, pair of twos, not two pair. Those are two different things. They have three of a kind. I do not want to bet. Why would I race? Did he just... He bet one, so we have to match? Fine. Just in case we happen to... Oh, I'm an idiot. Pretty sure we were supposed to select which dice we were going to re-roll and then press the roll dice button. Because we just guaranteed that we were going to lose. My bad. Yeah, we were supposed to say we wanted to re-roll this, 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 and this. Or however many dice, and I did not do that. I don't have to do it now. We're restarting a new round. Okay. Pair of sixes, that is something. Okay. They have a pair of twos. Okay, so I like this. At least for the moment, we certainly have the upper hand. I mean, granted, it's only because our pair is higher than his. So if he rolls one more useful thing, then there goes our advantage. But yeah, we got nothing. Just the six. Nothing new, I should say. Still six pair. Pair of sixes. Six pair doesn't exist. Oh. My bad. Hello.
Right, you maggots. The king in his mercy will pardon whoever subdues the cockatrice in the sewers.
Pardon? What about half the kingdom, the princess's hand in marriage?
Clever. Watch what you say, Witcher. Political jokes could get you in trouble.
Also, can you please step away from the camera?
Too late. There's another volunteer.
I'm the better
Herringer,
candidate.
I bet it is.
Creep in the corner claims he'll defeat it bare-fisted.
Which creep?
Yo-ho!
That tub of lard? You're kidding.
You want freedom? Fight for it. Whoever wins faces the cockatrice.
Piece of cake.
We got it, right? Must get out of here. Step one, kick the bug's butt. And we talk to you before you leave.
Hurry up and finish it. I can't wait all day.
Alright, fine. I'm just making sure there's nothing else of note in here. We're just making our rounds, okay? Okay, I mean, it was worth a try, right? I suppose it was worth a try. Okay, here we go. Our favorite prisoner. Your arms are very short.
Defeat you, then thrash that lizard and go free.
Let's do it.
Excuse you. Also, excuse you.
You
Geralt, could
bastard.
you actually like punch him and not just stand there taunting him? That would be preferable. Also, you absolutely did not hit us, and yet it said that you hit us. I was a little offended by that. Also, this is a little pathetic how poorly this is going at the moment. I'm trying to dodge this, but apparently we're not allowed to do that. What the heck? Geralt, why are you trying to get all fancy like this? I don't understand. Also, yes, that totally did not hit us. Why is this happening? What the heck? Actually fight the dude.
I'm going to kill you, you bastard.
You probably will, because for whatever reason, Geralt refuses to punch you. He's just taunting and stepping away. I don't understand. What is happening? Punch the guy. I'm telling you to punch the guy. He's just wailing away. And we're not doing anything. Are we supposed to lose?
You
Is this a
bastard.
scripted loss right now? Or am I just messing up woefully? Are we destined for a comeback victory? Try. This was totally unnecessary, I might add. Oh. I mean, he's not dead. He still has HP. I mean, I suppose we weren't gonna kill him. No, we wouldn't do that.
Bastards. You couldn't have beaten me without your spells.
I saved
Use
your
any
life.
spells?
The cockatrice is no joke.
Next time, you'll get beaten.
Let's talk to Vincent.
Something must be done about that.
Okay. I was wondering if we could fight him again.
You couldn't have beaten me without your spells.
Just curious. Okay, so we are now supposed to talk to you. We, granted, at the moment, do not have full HP. So, part of me thinks that we might want to take just a second. Maybe we'll gamble one more time with this guy if we're still allowed
I've
to.
always found games pleasant.
And then,
And Jethro let me
we'll
keep
go
my
see if we can
dice.
fight the cockatrice.
If you don't have your own set, we can share mine.
Yeah. Let's see if we can actually beat this guy this time. And again, we'll start small. What is that? Dude Snake Eyes is something. It is marginally worse than what he has at the moment, but doesn't matter if it's marginally worse. It is worse. Okay, so now, I mean, keep Snake Eyes and try to build off that. I don't exactly feel great about that. Part of me feels like we should just re-roll entirely. Yeah, because I think any pair at all is better than the pair we have right now, and almost any pair at least ties him. So that's what we forgot to do the first time. I don't know what that one was, but it mattered. Oh, 4-pair. Pair of 4s. I keep on saying that. They're not the same thing. And we just barely lost. Oh, he did a triple? I saw 2 5s. I didn't see 3. Okay. If you say so. Pair of 4s. Got it right that time. He has, 2-pair. I did mean 2-pair that time. It's a 5 and a 2. So we have something better than the 2, but not than the 5. So if we were to re-roll the 6, the 2, and the 3, then we would need to get either also a pair of 5s or a pair of 6s, which does not seem terribly likely at the moment. Okay, so we do this, this, and this. And this is going to be a tough one. I am doubtful. Very low odds. Oh, we got 4 of a kind. Wow. I did not think that that would happen. Yeah. Obviously, I would have bet more, but that was a very, very low probability. Oh, a good 2-pair. Again, I do actually mean 2-pair that time. I think we go... Oh, he has 3 of a kind. I did not realize he had 3 4s there. But I think this is really strong. So we just re-rolled this guy. And we are winning, so we don't need anything right now. I mean, getting a little bit more buffer would be great, but I mean either getting a 4 or a 6, I suppose that's, what, a 1/3 chance? And we didn't get it. He is in a tough place, but he may have just gotten it. He did. Wow. That was a crazy roll that he just finished with. Okay, so we are 10 coins broke-er. And what in the world did you just do? Did anybody else see that guy? Okay. So, moving on now. We don't have much of our HP back. That was one of the primary reasons why I was trying to bide some time gambling with the Elven Convict, but I suppose we'll just talk to Vids here and maybe fight this monster that's supposedly hiding somewhere in the dungeon with half HP.
Congratulations. You won the right to slay the beast.
We get our weapons?
Proud.
Want to slay the beast, or would you rather just stand there?
I need a weapon.
That's funny. We recently confiscated a Witcher's sword.
Telling her. Berenger is here.
That's your business. Jethro, bring that silver sword.
Ooh,
The one we
silver.
found at Thaler's?
Yes, idiot. That one.
Can I have it?
Get it from Jethro. The rest of your gear's in deposit for afterwards.
Fine.
One more thing. I'll pay extra for the monster's head, provided it's undamaged.
I'll see what I can do.
How does that work? Talk to the fence. The fence? Okay, so we automatically talk to him.
Oh, the sword. Where was it?
Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Yes.
I mean, we kind of
we
do.
also
It's not like we're
confiscated
doing
a
anything
potion.
in this jail
Once
cell.
you've completed your task, collect your belongings from behind the bars.
I'll ask about it. Then I'll get the professor.
Stupid. The professor just does the wet work. If you want to be effective, you'd strike at his boss.
Really
I
now?
doubt you'd succeed. He's a big player. He has concessions.
Connections, you mean? I'll find him.
First, you gotta survive your
He
meeting with the
concedes.
cockatrice.
Watch my belongings. I'll be back, and I'll want everything returned.
Okay. Going straight into the sewers? We're going straight into the sewers. That's pleasant. Is that it? Ew. Gross. Hello, friends. I'd like to say I mean peace, but I don't. I'd just be dishonest. What? I don't think that was the... There is a corpse there. Let's take a quick look. Got a Witcher Silver Sword. Okay, so this one is supposedly more powerful against monsters, yeah, but ineffective against humans, so there were times when this would have been really nice to have this at our disposal earlier. But, at least for this situation, come in handy. We did not regenerate all of our HP, so that's notable. We should bear that in mind if we are, in fact, going straight into that fight. And that's probably a danger. That's its quarters. Cockatrice Lair. Okay. So, sounds like we go there, and then we go there. Granted, I think based on this, we're going to have to actually keep on going there, and then take a right, and then probably loop all the way around. So I'm guessing that this is not going to be the only enemy that we have to encounter here. Uh-oh. Is that a hint? We're about to head into a dark area that requires using a torch and flint? When we don't have useful... Oh, we do have cat potions. Never mind. Hello? Siegfried?
Oh, you're a witcher?
Indeed.
White hair, vertical pupils, signs of mutation?
Skip the medical exam.
Indeed.
Forgive me, I meant no harm. I'm Siegfried, a knight of the Order of the Flaming Rose.
I'm Geralt.
I've heard much praise concerning the combat skills of witchers.
If you don't mind, I have some work to do down here, and I'd like to get it done fast.
A cockatrice, correct? That's why I'm here.
Is it now?
Let's talk.
Yes?
I mean, I'm sensing some competitive spirit here, where it sounds like this guy's gonna want to try to beat us to it. Let's see if we can get some info out of him first, and then we'll see if we think he might stack up to the challenge. He might actually be a threat. What? Oh, I did not realize that he was bending his fingers there. I thought he just had stubs for all of his fingers. I was quite concerned for him for a moment.
What do you know about cockatrices?
Cockatrices, also known as scoffins, are a kind of ornithosaur.
Of course,
They're
I
twice
knew
the
that.
size of a large bird. The link between reptiles and birds. They resemble roosters, hence their common name.
Go on.
Go on.
The cockatrice is frequently mistaken for a basilisk.
Oh,
They're
yikes.
two separate species. Contrary to common belief, the cockatrice's gaze does not turn people to stone, but one should beware of its beak. The monster's beak is apt to tear its opponent's vital organs out with surgical precision.
Of course. Fantastic.
Often, the victim is slain immediately,
Yes.
especially when taken from behind.
Yeah.
So how would you say the beast can be killed?
You'll need to excel at swordsmanship. Without a silver sword, it'll be more difficult. A cockatrice likes to sneak up from behind and attack.
Ugh, I don't
Anything
like
useful
that.
to be taken from the carcass?
Its eyes are quite a versatile component, and precious. Its tail feathers are even more valuable.
Impressive knowledge.
I confess my knowledge of monsters ends with the cockatrice. My late father, Ike of Danel, may he rest in peace, left me an engraving of the beast. There were many more engravings, but they were lost inside a manticore's stomach. Only the cockatrice's image survived.
My sympathies. Did you hunt the manticore too?
No, I wasn't at home at the time. When I returned, I discovered my father, despite his infirmity, had decided to fight the manticore. He asked to be tied to a horse, and with a prayer, he charged the beast. As you can surmise, he met a tragic end. When I reached the site of their struggle, the monster was in horrible pain, seconds from dying. When it could not dislodge my father from his armor, it nearly swallowed the old man whole. Later, they would say the sacred fire in Ike's soul burnt the monster's heart.
A heroic death.
May he rest in peace.
Think you can kill the cockatrice?
The sacred flame will guide me.
What prompted you to enter the sewers after a beast?
Right.
It threatens Vizima. The Order's been fighting beasts for a while, rather effectively, too.
Wait, that's Witcher's work.
You witchers are relics and few in number. You're no competition. The Order demands no payment for protecting humans.
I suppose fairies funded your armor and castles.
I've no desire to argue. We're both here. There's no reason to await the other's turn, especially while there are drowners here. too.
Okay, there's
Let's
confirmation
join
there are other
forces
enemies.
instead. I long to see your
Okay.
combat skills, and I assure you, my sword is at your disposal.
That's fine by me. I mean, not sure just how much we can trust him. I mean, it seems like if we learned one thing from all of our experiences in the outskirts of Vizima, it is that everybody has their own agendas. And a lot of times, those agendas are hidden, and they're not so pleasant. People are, murdering friends, lovers, relatives. So, I mean, I'm already sensing the competition with this guy, as I was saying, so given the chance, I could certainly see this guy trying to stab us in the back, or have the cockatrice find a way to stab us in the back. So, I mean, we could certainly use the hand, but we just need to be very wary, I think, of how much we are willing to rely on him.
Agreed. Let's go.
You lead.
Okay. So he has a health bar. I mean, that's not surprising. My guess is he's relatively tanky. Let's take a look at our quests for a second here. Because I think we've gotten a few that we have not looked at since. Monster from the lake. I killed a monster as it was feeding at the lakeside. Yeah, this was before we went in here and got imprisoned. Extract proof of it from its corpse and a lawman about a reward. Royal Huntsman. Well, it's going to be a while until we can get back to the Royal Huntsman, assuming it is the same Royal Huntsman that we saw in the outskirts of Vizima, because, well, we are currently in prison. He is not. Memory of a blade. Jethro split the beams. Said they found the silver sword at Thaler's place. Wonder where the fence got it. I don't understand what the fence is. Clearly that's slang for something, but I don't know. Police? I need to visit him as soon as this business is over. I have to go ask Thaler about the silver sword. Okay. As soon as the business is over, though. We have to do this first. The guards got their hands on a Witcher's sword. Yep, I'm assuming it's Berenger's. I forget if it's a hard or soft G. It probably belonged to Berenger. Yep. Need to talk to the fence. And the fence, who owns the place the sword was found. Strange, but I find myself following in the footsteps of this mysterious Witcher. Doubt he would ever part with his sword voluntarily. He may be in trouble again. Coincidence that we're following in his footsteps? Probably not. Also, can't help but notice that our medallion is currently shaking, which means there are enemies nearby, which probably shouldn't be a surprise. There's a drowner right next to us.
Later, the cockatrice
That
is
is
a
why.
dangerous foe.
As is that drowner that is currently standing directly behind you, and for all of your sweet talk, is probably about to one-shot you. Tip. You now have a silver sword, which is effective against magical beasts and monsters. Steel sword is more effective against... a steel sword is more effective against humans and animals. Care to do something about this? Also, I would like to use said silver sword. Thank you. Okay, please attack. You're not doing so hot right now, buddy. You're doing next to no damage. Oh, there's more over here. I see you. Can I attack you from up here? Nope. Can attack you from over here, though. Cool flip. I'm also still in group stance. Switch. Okay. If you move a little bit, I could take his remains. Oh my god, you are already at half HP? Or close to it? Dude, man. Are you serious? You're that bad? Do you heal over time? Can you regenerate HP? Otherwise, you are horrendous. Ew. I mean, I suppose we probably should have seen that one coming. How do we get up here? Okay, like that, apparently. And then back down. So we are regenerating HP at the moment. I don't know if he is. This is where we saw him. Also, supposedly an enemy somewhere very close by, based on that red mark. I don't think you are regenerating HP at the moment. I really wish there was a way to heal you reliably, because I don't trust that you will survive. Also, there's an enemy right here. Maybe? Maybe not. Can we even go this way? No. Okay, we do have to go the other side. That's a campfire. Would be nice. Presumably, we would need to go around to actually reach it. Okay. This is where the enemy is going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be right there. by that drain. Around this corner. Oh. Go further. Oh. Thought those were going to be set enemies. Also just wanted to... Oop, you guys. Okay, are you healing at all? I really need to know this. You don't appear to be healing at all. Alright, we need to take all of the hits. Is basically what that means. This is going to be helpful. Theoretically. We probably should have used some signs in that fight to just knock people away from him. That could be a good way to keep him at least somewhat safe. So we should bear that in mind. Enemies over here. Enemies, plural. Please take this out. Also, I missed. Alright, dude. No, no, no. Dude. Dude. You are going to get yourself killed. Please stop this. You are going to get yourself killed. I will gladly take the hits for you, actually. Still an enemy over here. Okay, fortunately, it does not appear as though you took much, if any, damage in that specific encounter there. But I'm really hoping that this is not a very long dungeon for us to go through, because this guy is not going to be long for this one. Thankfully, it does look like this is... Oh, sewer quarters? I didn't even... What? Oh, no. Maybe I was wrong about that. As, well... There's a lot of stuff over here. A lot of different directions we can go. This appears to be blocked off because I was stuck. Unless that was just a weird angle I was trying to go from. It was. Okay, hold on. Let me see, because I did not anticipate we'd be able to go in this direction as well. I think there was a fireplace over here that we could see through here. That might actually be exit to the temple quarter. Okay, so I don't think we can go there yet. I think we have to take down the cockatrice, then we go to the temple quarter. Fortunately, I know we can go in several different directions here. Oh, startled me. Did get me there. I see you. Okay, again, I tried to use our call, our sign, rather. Did not cooperate. Wow, there are a lot of you. Was I in group stance before? I may not have been. Please stop doing this. How are you doing? Important question. You have taken a... How much more damage? Are you on half HP? Or are you on less than half HP? You might even be on less than half HP. Which is not a good sign. And may mean we have to abandon any hope of doing anything other than just beelining it straight for boss. Wish you would actually wield a weapon. That doesn't sound good. So as much as I would like to fully explore this area, I feel like we are setting ourselves up for failure a little bit if we do. This guy, as I've already said many times, is not going to last. And I would suspect that area down there, with the Knight's Corpse, may have some nice loot there. But it seems like a trap, if ever I've seen one. Where there will be a powerful enemy or two, or just a bunch of drowners to swarm us, and we will not be able to overcome them. Also, I really wish you would leave your sword out. Oh no. There it is. Yup, in the background. Drowners are fighting it and failing. It's a greater cockatrice, by the way. This was not in the agreement. I'd just like to point out. One moment, please. I believe we had one of these thingies, which is probably about to become very relevant. I also don't know if we can actually give any food or healing items to our friend here. Okay, Geralt, please, don't stand there. Okay. You could like fight it. That would be helpful. Okay, I tried to switch stances. Okay, there we go. Now we're in a single target stance. I think this is heavy. But also, it does appear as though we're missing a lot. Don't know if it's just crazy evasive. Might be a thing. Tried to cast a sign too fast. Still too fast. Maybe I'm just not so used to doing... Oh, it's dodging right and left. Like, actually, every single thing is dodge. How on earth do we make sure that this thing doesn't dodge every single time we try to hit it? We don't know how to make explosives. We can't do anything there. I'm not sure we have any option. Oh, what if we do have another sign? I don't really remember what it does.
For victory!
Victory? What? Was that for victory? That's supposed to be a dramatic haha. I'm just doing a whole lot of nothing at the moment, and you did hit me there. Cockatrice did. But I'm just not really... Wow, that really hurt. Girl, what are you doing? Are we stunned at the moment or something? I just have no idea how we're actually supposed to damage this guy, because seemingly there's nothing that we can do that will actually hurt it. Maybe if we sneak up behind it, actually? That might be a thing, because you were talking about how that's what it likes to do. But I wonder if by doing this, we're allowing Siegfried to deal damage, even if we aren't. Because really, any damage at all at the moment would be great. Tried to use a sign, it did not work. We're just dodging absolutely everything.
Sword of the Order!
Uh-oh. Siegfried has seen better days. I don't understand. I mean, I get it, that it was saying that we ought to try to attack it from behind, and I'm trying to do that now. I'm not sure that anything is happening. We might have hit it there once. Ow. Maybe its HP has gone down slightly. Also, it keeps on attacking me. And it might have just killed Siegfried. Pretty sure it did. I don't really understand. I am quite confused. It is conveniently waiting for us to come back up. Which is strange. Hold on. What if we do have another weapon? A torch. I would not have thought that that was the way to go. The up to said torch. We've been using strong style. Maybe fast style is the way to go. Let's try that for a little bit. Oh, so now we're dealing damage. Now we're dealing damage right and left. I should have known. Okay, so even if we fail here, which we very well could, given how things have gone thus far, and given how our friend is currently dead, we do at least now seem to have a much better idea of how to succeed. Because I'm not sure, did any damage at all when we were in strong stance, wolf stance, heavy stance, whichever one it's called. One of those three, I think. And we did deal a fair amount of damage there when we actually used our quick stance. So if we had our friend blocking for us when we were doing quick stance, then I would think we might actually be able... Wow, he still hit us. That's sad. We might actually be able to do something here, because we are about to die. In case that wasn't apparent. This guy's just, yeah, waiting to hit us and kill us. And I think that our potion has worn off. And I'm pretty sure that that thing just ate our face. Yeah, I think it did. So, what have we learned? Yes, use the quick stance, especially when you have someone to be a decoy for you, and especially when you actually have that potion active. Where was our last save? Very good question. It looks like we did not get an autosave to trigger, which maybe we should have anticipated all this and done a hard save. So the last thing we have is a hard save in the dungeon. Like, probably the one that we started this video on. It is. So, I mean, we know what we're doing, right? But, this might get a little repetitive, so we'll zoom through a little bit.
Why are you...
Delight.
And we will play a quick game here, because I think we do need to play a quick game in order for the guard to actually show up. But we weren't so successful first several times we tried to play this guy, so it's a chance to still pull this off. Oh, for a second I thought I saw you get a triple, and that is because I did see you get a triple. We'll fight the other guy again, and fine. Oh. We have what, the 3s? Wait, can we actually get it straight? Is that a thing? 6, 5, 4, 3. If we got a 2 here, would that count as anything? Oh man. We just got everything that we tried to re-roll again. Would have taken that roll. Okay. Yeah, we'll get a chance to fight the other guy in the fist fight as well. Which, remember, was very strange, and that for some reason, Geralt insisted on not fighting him. Alright, this guy has exactly the same stuff as us, but better. So, we're not going to bet. Or at least we're going to try not to bet. We will, of course, keep the 5s, but we need some amazing stuff to happen here. And that's not good enough. So you have a 5 and a 4. You've already won. I don't know what you rolled there, but you already won. Yep. We knew that was going to happen. Okay, again, with the
right,
personal space, dude.
The king and
Personal
his merciful
space.
Pardon?
Please,
Clever.
please.
I'll slay the monster.
Too late.
I'm the
Nope,
Green
nope,
Witch.
nope, nope.
That
Hello.
tub of lard.
You want freedom?
Piece of...
Piece of cake. Precisely. Okay. Now we know we fight this guy. We know that we're going to immediately leave here after that, but I don't think that changes anything. Yes, you'll defeat me, yada yada. You will also hit me non-stop and not allow me to fight back for a while. And we'll see if we can manage to get a single hit in, and fortunately we have, but I did jump that one. Do it a little too quickly. Ooh. Except that was far more successful because imagine this. Geralt actually threw punches when I told him to throw punches. Which is actually notable. Because didn't we...
Bastards.
We were doing that entire encounter starting with half HP with the cockatrice and all the other enemies, the drowners in there as well.
Cockatrice is no joke.
Next time, you'll get beaten.
Yeah, so we have the tiniest little bit of HP that got taken off from that fight, but we are almost full, and that's probably enough HP that we could actually regenerate vast majority of that just in the few seconds that we'll have in between
Something
those
must be
fights.
done about that.
Really now.
Congratulations. You won the right.
I'm always
Yeah.
asking you to
That's
where?
You
Not
need
your
to give us the
business. Only found
weapons.
$8.
You weren't going to tell me where you
Yes,
found it, but then you
that
told me
one.
where you found it.
Get it from Jethro. The rest of your gear's in deposit for afterwards.
Fine.
One more thing.
I'll see what I...
Monster's head. Yep. Okay. So, talk to you. Yes, the sword.
Yes,
Hurry, give it
I'll
to
ask about
us.
Stupid. No, I
Fight
don't
the
eat
professor
flesh.
afterwards. Oh, you
First,
should go
you gotta
after his
survive your
Wash
boss.
my belongings.
Okay. We're gonna walk up to this dude. We're gonna kill him. Not actually need to fight him because it's all gonna be a cutscene. I cannot skip this. Apparently. I don't know if this is technically supposed to be a drowner. It's not the cockatrice, we now know. Definitely not. Assuming it's probably a drowner. I don't think I looked at them closely enough to see exactly. Hello, friend. You probably should have reacted to that. I did not remember that sound effect. That sound effect was very unpleasant. So we know we can loot a few things here, of course. Oh, that had other stuff in it before. Had some coins. And we see you. Actually, oh no, we can't avoid you. I mean, not that we really would have wanted to, but in case we wanted to have fewer encounters in which you might get hurt.
White hair,
Became kind of
vertical
relevant
pupils,
there.
signs of mutation.
Skip the medical exam.
Forgive me.
Yeah, we're gonna
don't.
skip
Let's
through this
talk.
as
Yes.
well a little bit too. I'm assuming that it probably makes the most sense just to zoom through and get back to where we were before so that we can not repeat history here. So let's
What do you
get
know
him to
about
tell us
cockatrice?
about the cockatrices just in
Go
case
on.
that's
The
relevant.
cockatrices-
So
I
how would
don't
you
You want to
remember if it
anything
gave
you
us any
can
crafting
impressive.
recipes
I
or
can
anything
tell
like
you.
that.
No, I won't. As you can
But
see, when I
in
reached the
case
I
it
wrote
did.
you think you
the sacred
What
it threat.
Wait.
You witness.
Obviously, this
suppose
does make this
I've
conversation longer, but
Agreed.
You lead.
we have him with us. We fight these guys. Okay. That may or may not have worked. Can I fight them when they are not on the same floor as me? Okay, this is already going horrendously. In case that wasn't abundantly clear. Please attack, Geralt. This has been a pretty significant problem. You have insisted upon not fighting. He has less HP than he had after that encounter the first go-round, so that is not a good start. Played a few too many fun and games with the elevation differences, and yes, it does appear as though Geralt does have problems when you're trying to fight guys that are higher or lower than you. Which, I did not remember there was one over here. But our damage is fine. It's just Siegfried's tankiness, or lack thereof, that is the problem. Especially as we have just determined in the previous encounter that we do need him to be a decoy of some variety. Okay. You could, like, move. That would be great. And we definitely can't go that way. Confirmed this. We know we are going to fight several more rounds of drowners, including some right here, I thought. Except maybe not. Maybe I'm getting slightly confused. Okay, let's see if we can not do that. Oh, I did not know you could break barrels like that. I was going
We'll
to
speak
see.
later. The cockatrice is a dangerous foe.
Is there a way we can gift food to you? Is that a thing? Because I know for some characters, typically the women, you can give them gifts and win their favor and stuff like that, but at least I remember, at least on one or two specific occasions, the game sort of told us, hey, you can do this. But I don't know that I've ever seen that with one of our allies in a fighting scenario. Okay, here we go. Please attack. Please tank. Please make it so that this guy does not get hit at all.
Sword of the Order!
Please make it so this guy does not get hit. That's it for these guys, at least. We're fine with everything except for the cockatrice, which we have recently learned we cannot solo. But it would almost be great if we could tell our friend here to just chill for a minute. Ooh. Looks like we might be able to break that open. You would let me go over here, that is. Is that a thing? Apparently not. Coincidence only. I was curious what would happen. Can we, knock the loot out of it? Apparently we can. I think it sort of did that. Right now, remind me... Exit is technically over there. I think we ran into a few enemies here, and that little corner was where we saw the knight's corpse. But we were thinking that probably didn't make a ton of sense. Try to actually go there. That's the cockatrice. Don't remember if we went all the way over here. I don't think we did, but now no, there was nothing. So, I mean, we could investigate over here a little more. How much health do you have exactly after that? A little less than half. You know, if I were more confident in your ability to not die, I would say let's go for it. But we now know we can't... Oh, I totally did not remember these guys. Or at least did not think that you would suddenly start showing up when we had already been standing there for some time. Oh, I did not remember that was the thing. Please don't hit him. Okay, any more friends? Any more friends, please? Because I remembered in the past, we could see on the minimap the little red dots for the places where we anticipated running into those guys. And didn't see any that time. I mean, there probably were some previous time we went in this area, but I thought we were in the clear. Okay, so I believe this is where the cockatrice is. More or less. I thought that we looked down this corner and we saw it appear on that little cutscene and then we went straight into the fight. So I think, given what happened last time, let's hard save here. Let's not overwrite the one that we just had, that we started this one on, in case our friend here has such low HP that we have already botched this one. I really hope that's not the case. But at this rate, yeah. So here's the encounter. We did that just in time.
Get
Behind you.
Oh no. Okay, that did not happen last time. Okay. Also, I would love to put on / use this potion like we did last time. Okay, we now know we need to take out our sword, first and foremost, change to quick stance, and then let's attack this thing and deal lots of damage. And actually, swing our sword! Swing our sword, Geralt. Thank you. Now we can deal damage. Imagine that! Alright, it has a really narrow window in which to do the combos. But look at this! We can actually fight it. And take very little to no damage. If we just, you know, actually use quick stance. And deal damage. And don't have it dodge every single attack.
The cockatrice is dead. Now, where was the exit?
I don't think I can go back the way I came.
Why is that?
Come, I lead you to the exit. Take the cockatrice's head. Vincent pays well for trophies.
Very well, though it reeks.
Why was it that we didn't think we could go back the way we came? Ooh. I have no idea what that is. The head. Feather, you said, is valuable. The eye, you said, is valuable. Take a quick look at our... journal? Journal? Deliver the proof of having killed the cockatrice, so we have the head. We still have that trophy from the monsters that we killed before getting imprisoned. We were talking about earlier. Dead. Ask about the silver sword. And ask about the silver sword. Okay. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do was, I know we said we couldn't go back the way we came per se. But I was wondering if we might still be able to go to, oh, okay. That is the mini lair. Or the actual cockatrice's lair. Or no, this is, sorry. Getting my facts mixed up here. This is the actual lair, supposedly. He's going back toward that exit that we seemingly established. Now that we presumably have cleared out the most dangerous stuff here. Ooh, that doesn't. I figured probably would mean that we can actually, you know, loot stuff at this point. Including some of the stuff that we previously thought would not have been safe to have tried to loot. Ooh. Now, this was where there was something last time that we did not think, yeah, it would be okay to try to go after. All these red dots are making me a little nervous, because every time I see one of them, I think it's an indication there's an enemy sneaking up on us. There very well could be after we do this. And this is what, a sketchy little corner here, in the dark. It's a corpse. It's a key of the Lionhead Spider, and a letter for Knight Eric. Right. Describing the location of the Lionhead Spider cult? Okay, we haven't heard of them. No ambush, knock on wood. But that seems really notable. I am glad that we did, in fact, decide to go back for it then. I think that was the primary thing that I wanted to make sure we had the chance to look for. Right, not that I knew that we were going to get that, but I anticipated that we might find something useful. So that's cool. The slow-mo super reactions thing is kind of just a nuisance at this point. Because, in case you haven't noticed, we are in fact walking in slow-mo. And sure, that may do us some good when we're actually in the middle of a fight. But when we're just trying to traverse the world around us, it's kind of a pain. Even the cutscenes are slower.
That door leads out of the sewers. So, this is where we part.
And fight.
But...
Quiet. I hear footsteps.
Uh-oh.
Odd. Few would dare venture here.
He's about to ambush us? Assassin! I saw that! Please pull out your sword, Geralt. I saw that. Fun. Okay, I mean, there's the exit, but I'm not sure that we're gonna have much of an option here, other than... Oh! There we go. Are there? No, that was our friend. Okay. Oh, there are multiple of you, though. Right, brute stance. You guys are tankier than I would like you to be. Except you are dead, so maybe not. Take it back. Just you? Alright, we did survive. I was worried about him surviving.
Friends of yours?
Even how
You could
we
say so.
established he's not so
The thugs
tanky.
with the salamander sign have been bothering me for a while.
Ah, okay, so they are from
Who
Salamander.
knew you'd be in the sewers?
The captain of the guard, the loon from the jail, and the prisoners. I fought the cockatrice for my freedom.
A limited number of suspects. You'll likely solve the mystery when you find the leader of those bandits. I have a friend in Vizima, a detective. See him for help.
Where are you headed?
I have things to attend to at my quarters. Then I'll venture out in search of beasts, as the world is still filled with them.
You did well, Siegfried. Glad we met. I need to recover my things.
Make sure you get everything. Jethro is known to have sticky fingers.
Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Here's the key for the passage to town. A few days ago, I locked the door to keep the cockatrice in.
Thanks. I'd rather not go back the way I came.
We might meet again if ever you visit the sewers. At times,
It is kind of my second home, you see.
Ah, your sacred mission of protecting humankind?
Your sarcasm is unnecessary. We're on the same side, Witcher. You'll realize this one day.
Farewell, and thanks.
If you ever need me, I'll be at my quarters in Vizima.
I must say, pleasantly surprised with Siegfried here. We did kind of rely on his torch for a light source. Ooh. Beautiful. Is there other stuff besides the little dagger you have here? Nope. Is well and truly just that? Okay. I mean, I think we've gotten everything now, right? Double check our journal, but prison break after leaving the sewers. Need to see Jethro. Okay, I'm assuming if we go through this door, we will still have the opportunity to see him. Suspect? Oh, Vincent. Okay, I thought it was Siegfried. It was saying suspect. I was like, I mean, I know we have a lot of people who have done a lot of questionable stuff, but of everyone we've met thus far, I mean, at least up to now, thus far, Siegfried has seemed like a pretty decent guy. And as he said, in many ways, we do seem to have a lot of common goals here. So what I'm wondering is, do we actually need to go back and still talk to the guard to get our stuff? Or are we good here? Did say,
Vizima's
don't go
temple
back.
quarter.
Wait, we came.
Whores, murderers, beggars. Salamandra's base must be near.
Because I can't help but notice that we do not, or we have not yet picked up our stuff. Hello, person directly behind me. So, did I just mess up and not grab my stuff? Do I need to go back down here? May have now technically, yep, allowed guys to respawn. I was going to say, also, I cannot see a single thing right now. I mean, look on the bright side. It technically means we have the ability to fight more enemies, get more experience. Granted, I would like to actually be able to fight back. So, I mean, more crafting materials for us. Yes, my question is primarily, oh, maybe the reason why we could see enemies before. No, we used the cat potion. I was gonna say, did we use the cat potion that technically gave us an additional vision we didn't have before? Oh, we didn't go all this around this way, and this was, I think, the place that had the fire. Oh no, that's the campfire. It says campfire. Surely that is the place with the campfire. Huh. Is that locked though? Locked on? There are more enemies here. Yep. I saw that coming. I did whip there. Now is our chance to prove that we didn't need Siegfried. We just need ourselves. Yeah, so I'm concerned about getting the rest of our other stuff. I would rather not abandon. If in fact we do need to talk to people, get it back. This is the major group here. Fortunately, we have gotten rid of most of them. Still remain. Are all gone. Not that that was the last group we'll run into, because I can still see red markers on our minimap here. And yes, maybe this is totally unnecessary. Maybe I've misread the scenario, situation. Okay, could you please leave that out? Because I just heard counters. Somewhere over here. Admittedly, they're giving me the heebie-jeebies. And they make all those noises, and they don't actually show up. Okay, but I do need to check the map for... That is the fireplace, right there, supposedly. Ah, it's on the other side. Yes, I do remember seeing that. So that is blocked off. Okay. That makes some sense. Can we actually... I mean, this looks like we would be able to break through a wall here and get to this connection. Even now there's that tiny little area, and there's Just this thin little wall blocking us? Maybe I'm just totally overanalyzing this. I think I am. And it just so happens that there will be another way for us to get our stuff back. You see the red block, red dot. You guys are really freaking me out with that stuff. This way, right? Bats, you're not helping. I mean, not that we really need this, but... Go around in a circle. Hold on! Yes, it is this way. Yes, this would be the place where one would be curious. We could do that. Apparently we can't. It's just a coincidence. But now we know. This is the exit. And it does, in fact, appear that we just leave. My bad. My bad. Oh, Siegfried is right here as well. Okay, so with that, I think this is a good place for us to wrap things up. I mean, I believe, have just worked our way into Vizima proper, which is, I think, a pretty notable accomplishment, given how we have, up till now, spent the entire game located in the outskirts, locked out from being in here, or just quite literally being locked up in prison. So, we have that to look forward to. I think we have a lot of quests, a lot of loose ends. Oh.
Interesting.
Hold on.
The private eye Siegfried mentioned could be helpful. Have to start somewhere.
Indeed. We will have to start somewhere, and maybe that is where we will start. But you know what? It's going to have to wait till next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you then.